we got BAND-MAID play. Make sure you hit the subscribe button because I'm going to be releasing all these videos throughout the week, even some more today. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The bass lick to the song gets me every time. I just talked about it in the last clip, but that was the perfect example I'm talking about with MiSA. She messes with those octaves, and you see it just adds to it so much. I really love Play live. It's so much better live. And when I was listening to the CD, it was funny because my wife and I were listening to it, and when the song was playing, I had the hey, like stuck in my head while the CD version was playing. The crowd has added to this song for me. Yeah, so that's like stuck in my head forever now. It's crazy because that's not MiSA's amp setup normally. I mean, they got pretty much the same equipment that she uses, and it's just cool how consistent her tone is. It doesn't matter what they're playing on. It just goes to show you that tone is in the fingers. You should be able to play on any amp and get something decent out of it if you have really good technique. That's where all the tone comes from, is from your hands. People forget about that. Yeah, you get some for the guitar, the amps. Of course, that adds to it. And when you play in certain distortions and tones, like it can make it easier or harder to play. I know if I have certain distortions, it feels like much harder to play. But if I have the distortion I like, it's much easier. But it's really cool just to see them get rented or borrowed gear and play on it no problem. And by this point of the tour, they're completely comfortable with the equipment that they have. I think that is the pinnacle of playing live, because that's the greatest feeling, just to not have to sing a certain part and the fans just sing it for you. To me, that's like the greatest compliment right there. Kane's double kicks just going off. I love that moment. They do that quite a bit throughout the tour, and that's really cool to see. Konami, you see her starting to sing that. She's like, why am I singing it? Everybody's singing it already. That bass line, every time. Another thing that actually happened was while I was in the car and Play came on, I was like singing the Haze or whatnot, and my wife looked at me and she asked me, she's like, are they really that good live? And I'm like, well, they were better than Nemophila. And I like Nemophila a lot. That's her favorite band. That's why I brought it up. And she's a huge Avatar fan. And I was like, if you liked Avatar live, you'll love BAND-MAID live. They're just as good, if not better. It's like they just have a different type of show, so it's really hard to compare those two, because Avatar has a really good live show and BAND-MAID has a really good live show. And I'm sure Nemophila will get there soon. They're a little bit more green, I guess, as a band together, because it's different. Even though there's individual experiences from members from other bands playing live, you still have to get the whole band in sync together live. I'm sure Nemophila will get there once they get their thing together with playing live. I'm sure when BAND-MAID played their first live shows, it wasn't as good as it is now. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. And I was like, I'm going to help him out this time and sing it with them. She looks so cute when she's singing and playing at the same time. To answer the question from the last clip about the pedal board did look pretty much the same. She is using her Eventide pedal for sure. I'm not sure she has all of the modulators. I can't remember. I'll look at the footage I have. I think I did get some footage of the pedal board, and I'll see if it is pretty close to what I saw in the BAND-MAID Prime videos. But if you're on BAND-MAID Prime, you guys can see exactly what they're using because they do a headshot and you can see the entire pedal board. So just another reason to go sign up for that. Well, let me back that. Watch her just wail down the bass for this riff. And just catch her. Watch. She's fucking all over the place. Very cool. Very cool. There's just something about seeing it live. It almost makes me regret not seeing other bands live. It's just so much better than like listening to CDs. Like I said, I have a whole new love for world domination. As a lot of you know, my favorite album was Unseen World, but all I've been listening to is world domination. I didn't see that coming because I think that was some of the first songs we reacted to was off that album. And if you guys want to follow that journey of our reactions, you can see my up and down roller coaster throughout the BAND-MAID journey. And I have more clips right here if you guys want to check out the other New York City clip, and I'm going to be posting more throughout the day.